time blink. The best example that I've come across so far trying to explain attentional blink. Attentional blink being the focus and the awareness and the concentration, and when there's a short, sometimes long, but inevitable micro, tiny, miniature blink, where the eyes adjust, the vision changes. A clock with a smooth hand going around in seconds. Very similar to a drug dealer downtown in Seattle, Washington. Keeping track of the blink, the movement, the police, and then moving faster than the blink. And the other way too. Very slow, very creepy and methodical. One of the harder and more difficult strategies bad people use to do horrible stuff to normal and nice, mostly, people. And folks just going about their day. In a better, more awesome world, the clock goes around and kind of like playing, kind of like catch the kitty cat, trying to catch a wild cat, trying to catch the blink. The blink happens, then you get behind, or a person gets behind, however the language works out now. Catch back up, and the process can be smoothed out. And then there's better awareness, especially when there's no entertainment, no bars open, no restaurants to go visit, no movies to go see in a cinema. And the body slows down, the brain slows down, less coffee, less insistence to go fast, and time can start to be emotional, boring, lethargic. And the clock can help smooth the process out a little bit. And then the blink, and then the restart. Restarting just because somebody gave you an indication with their face or their body, or there's some sort of virtue being given to somebody with the behavior, causes distraction, misdirection, and pretty much confusion. The clock and time are now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. compared to that person down the street, over the bridge, through the woods, who says 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Their trick has to do with their choice, going faster than now at an unhealthy and reckless speed. To have an advantage, and for some people who kidnap, abduct, and abuse. The smoothness and the calm pace and the steadiness help with the attention and consciousness. Not being so dramatic. Doing good and then being sad. Once in a while, having adrenaline get back that now. And the concentration, the focus, and attention with the awareness, not so shrunk and smushed. Stimulation could potentially keep attention almost as fast as light. And the consequences with those kinds of decisions has to do with the kitchen. Being at a speed of almost the intensity of light, using the energy of the body to achieve this goal with the brain, to achieve this reward. Causes disruption in eating. Choosing the McDonald's and the Jack in the Box, deciding to eat a pizza in the oven. Putting some bread in the toaster. In stand-up comedy, the blink starts to help the performer. A person can start to feel what the person who's doing the joke has been explaining. More pleasurable than crack or some bizarre drug. People laughing together, people having fun socially. And not for some escape. Described as, for some people, time travel. Pretty much confusing the brain, limiting the body, limiting the body, limiting the body, to have no numbers, seconds, letters, words. Children can sit for days, little babies, sit for days just playing with toys, not wanting the time to go towards sleep. They understand blink. And attention. And are brave and courageous with no fear or worry there's some controlling entity in their brain and body. And a similar kind of choice has to do with speeding up the blink, slowing down the blink, and watching it go slowly. And then not recognizing now. And simply being alive now. The end.